hören immer wieder Geräusche. Da war etwas bei den Wänden. Ich nehme nach.
Vorsicht! Könnte eine Falle sein.
Wo bist du, Tommy? Hast du hier Tommys gesehen, Kurt? Wo bist du, Tommy? Wo bist du, Tommy? Was machst du denn, Kurt? Da ist jemand hinter der Kiste. Kurt? Wir hören immer wieder Geräusche. Kannst du uns helfen, Kurt? Wir hören immer wieder Geräusche. Da ist jemand! Ich habe auch was gehört. Sofort!
Sucht alles ab, Männer!
Wenn ich den erwische, ist er dran. Wo bist du, Tommy? Was machst du hier, Kurt? Wenn du irgendwelche Tommys siehst, dann sag es uns.
Ich glaube, da hinten war was. Da hinten.
Hey, Kurt! Heb mal den Balken hoch! Muss da durch! Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Ich habe es gestoßen. Irgendwo hat sich einer versteckt. Den erwischen wir schon.
Please, don't shoot. Don't shoot. I'm just a photographer. Understand?
Hey,
Photographer.
Hey, Freund, lasst ihn. Seht ihr nicht? Er hat doch keine Waffe. Lasst ihn.
Halt dich da auf!
I tried to save him,
He tried to save me.
but I failed.
Birdman, wake up. Come with me. We don't got much time. You transfer out tomorrow, right?
Well, this is your last chance to get your camera back. Come on.
I don't want to get transferred to the country. I've heard stories.
A prisoner of war, a phrase I'd never have understood back home in Canada. But there I was, 4 months into a stretch, at the pleasure of the German army. I was to be transferred out to the country. I'll never forget that last day. They'd taken my notebook, my camera. This was my last chance to get them back.
Come here. Hurry, quick. Just leave me alone. Come here. Hurry, quick.
Okay, I got it.
So, on cleaning duty this morning, I went through all their cupboards. I got your camera, your notebook, and anything else with your name on. I stashed it all together. It's ready to go. Listen, I'm on a break, but they got me cleaning the guard block again. You know what that means? Today's the day, Birdman. Shift starts again soon, and there's only one guard right now. Come on. Come on, Harry. Come here. Hurry, quick.
Nichts dabei für dich heute, Harry. Wie immer. Tut mir leid. Wie lange bist du jetzt schon hier? Und nicht ein Brief? Ich fürchte, die Frauen zu Hause... Das Leben geht weiter, verstehst du?
Come here. Hurry.
4 months is a long time for a photographer to go without taking a picture. Hell, I even took my notebook, so I couldn't keep a record of anything. But I was being sent to the country tomorrow, for manual labor. And there was no way I was leaving that place without my camera.
Come here. Hurry, quick. Come here. Hurry, quick.
Weitergehen. Du hast hier nichts verloren. Kein Zutritt.
Come on, Harry. Okay, Birdman, time to do your thing. Wait until I'm inside. You distract the Fritz, and I'll get your stuff. I'll meet you out back. I've already stashed your things. I just need a distraction, like we discussed, right? Come on, Harry.
Komm rein, Julian.
Wir verhungern hier noch.
Und erfrieren.
Die Gefangenen jammern ja auch ständig, aber...
Hey, auf dem Land ist es noch schlimmer. Da wird langsam alles knapp.
Prisoners dying out in the country. Be careful.
You transfer out soon, Harry. You worried about where you'll end up?
Blöde Gefangene. Jemand sollte sie alle erschießen. Alle.
Psst, come here. Hurry, quick. Here's your stuff. Go hide it in your bunk before anyone sees.
I had to hide them. A stack of letters. Months' worth. The guards have been holding all of our mail. Now you'd think, that many letters from Julia, I'd have torn them open. But if I got caught, I'd never get out. I had to hide them. It was torture.
Du, Gefangener! Weg von dem Zaun oder ich schieße!
I'd also forgotten that Kurt had given me his address, back in Vimy. He lived on a farm, and I was due to be transferred out to the country. It gave me an idea, and I knew just the man who could help. Yes.
Dear Katrin, 4 months of asking and still they do not grant my leave. All that is left is my duty now. I wake some mornings forgetting why I came here in the first place. The only thing that keeps me going, the only light I see are these letters home to you and our darling daughter. The weather here has turned a lot colder. I ride surrounded by snow. Please tell Lucy.
So I had Kurt's address, and was to be transferred to the country the next day. If anyone knew how to change a movement order, it would be my friend Julian.
Change the address on your movement orders? Impossible. You're crazy. You can try, but it's your funeral, Birdman. Follow me. Right in the cabinet at the back. But that's the officers' quarters. You're not getting in there without a damn good distraction.
Soccer. I hadn't played since I was at school. I hated sports. I was never any good at them. But, for my plan, I didn't need to be.
Weitergehen. Du hast hier nichts verloren. Kein Zutritt.
Could be worse. At least the weather's nice enough. And I'd rather be here than in the trenches.
What's the point?
Wow, no more football for us. Our ball's stuck on the roof.
I can't believe it, Harry. Thank you so much. You want to play? Come on. Okay, wait until I'm ready, and then shoot!
One lucky kick was all I needed, and I got it. That ball was my way in.
Zum Teufel soll das? Hier liegt überall Glas. Ah, schon wieder dieser dämliche Ball.
Jeden Tag immer das Gleiche. Verfluchter Krieg.
I was on the train before I had the chance to finally read Julia's letters. I was so distracted. I didn't even care if I was going to Kurt's farm or not. My heart was pounding.
Dear Harry, thank you for all the wonderful photos you send to me. I received no reply from my last letter. Please write back. My dearest Harry, I will not believe harm has come to you. I cannot bear the thought of a world without you in it. I love you. Julia.
And for the first time, those letters carried the scent of her sweet, sweet perfume. I had to get home.
It had been nearly a year since I had seen my home, since I had seen my family. I could not sleep. At home, I dreamt of war. At war, I dreamt of home. As long as I was home, I would take care of my family. I had 10 days at home and barely knew where to begin. I knew only that Lucy needed me. I could not even bring myself to enter my son's room.
Hast du ihn gefunden? Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum, Papa? Mama sagt, wir haben nichts zu essen, weil Krieg ist. Warum braucht der Krieg das ganze Essen, Papa? Hat Lotti dir im Krieg geholfen, Papa? Ist Lotti eine deutsche Katze, Papa? Was hat sie in Frankreich gemacht? Ich möchte eine große Scheibe, Papa.
Es tut mir leid, Liebes. Dieses Stück Brot muss lange reichen.
Meinst du, ich kann auch mal in den Krieg, Papa? Ich will auch gegen den Feind kämpfen, wie du. Ich hab solchen Hunger, Papa. Wenn wir den Krieg gewinnen, gibt es dann wieder Essen? Was hältst du von dem Namen Lotti, Papa? Passt er zu ihr? Baust du immer noch an der Flugmaschine? Papa, können wir Lotti für immer behalten? Erzählst du mir eine Geschichte? Mama hat gesagt, du hättest im Schlaf geschrien. Ist alles in Ordnung? Mama sagt, du erzählst nicht gerne vom Krieg. Warum, Papa? Danke, Papa. Du hast mir gefehlt.
Guten Morgen, Kurt. Ich habe Dr. Siegfrieds Stethoskop aus dem Dorf mitgebracht. Für Luzi. Luzi, hast du dein Brot gegessen? Wir brauchen Feuerholz, Kurt. Ah, wir brauchen frisches Wasser aus dem Brunnen, Kurt. Holst du bitte etwas?
Things were different at home. Weird. We have all changed, I fear. Maybe it was Luzi's illness. Maybe it was the war. But I never mentioned Max, for I could not speak of my failure. I did what I could, but we remained hungry.
To most on the Allied side, Germany was a machine, efficient and relentless. But there were people starving on that train, people that needed help.
Ich habe solchen Hunger.
Du hast in diesem Wagen nichts verloren gefangen. Raus hier!
Nice.
Verschwinde. Geh weg. Verschwinde.
Geh weg. Was ist?
I remember a carriage of wounded German soldiers. Some gestured to me for food. I wasn't the hero Julia thought I was. I couldn't help these people. But I could take photos. One day, I thought, when I'm back in Canada, I'll show people what happened. And as I took those photos, I wondered, had my plan to get to Kurt's farm even worked?
Was glotzt du so? Geh weg!
I remember that little girl so clearly. She was alone. She was hungry. I couldn't just leave her. Maybe the adults on board could spare a little food.
You know, they let the prisoners walk around, as long as we don't cause trouble.
Was machst du hier?
Man hört so einiges. Alle Mörder.
Durch die Briefnahmen Verstärkung für ihre Luftwaffe. Aus des Roten Baron.
Ah, jetzt so ohne Russland kann niemand die Deutschen aufhalten.
Was sein? Im Monat haben wir uns ganz gut gehalten. Nicht hast du recht. Mörder! Hau ab!
Whoever that chocolate belonged to, they'd be happy to feed a starving child. Or that's what I told myself anyway.
Hör mal, aber sag's nicht weiter. Ich habe etwas Fleischfrisch. Ist dabei.
Schokolade? Hey, er hat Schokolade. Was? Danke. Ich habe aber nichts, was ich dir geben könnte.
Schokolade. Was für ein Luxus. Danke. Vielen Dank.
Mörder, du hast hier nichts verloren. Raus hier!
Oh, danke für die Schokolade.
And for some reason, it reminded me of the man whose life I accidentally sent Allied intelligence to. The German and his cat.
Hey.
Lotti, Lotti. Lotti ist so lustig. Lotti, Lotti.
Wie ich sehe, fühlst du dich schon wie zu Hause. Du bist hier immer willkommen, aber geh nicht in mein Bett.
Hey, Lotti. Was machst du hier, Lotti? Hier, Kätzchen. Lotti. Komm hierher.
I did what I could, but Lucy remained ill. Hey!
Kurt, komm schnell! Wir brauchen dich! Kurt, komm schnell! Wir brauchen dich!
I wish I knew how to help my little girl. I came home to see my wife and my daughter, spend time with my family, and yet none of us spoke. I thought I could come home from the war. I thought I could leave it behind. But I understand now, Katrin, and I'm sorry. I can never leave the war behind. The war follows me wherever I go.
Sure enough, I found myself on Kurt's doorstep. I didn't know how he'd react. It's one thing being friends with the enemy in a tunnel underground, but another being friends out in the open. I needn't have worried, though. Kurt and his family were kind to me. They took me in, gave me a bed to sleep in, cooked me meals. In return, I helped out on the farm and did what I could around the house. A few days later, Kurt took me to a nearby village. There were things his family needed. Lucy, his daughter, was sick. And Germany was struggling to feed itself by that time. Everyone was hungry. So while I looked for food, Kurt looked for medicine for his little girl. Kurt trusted me with one of his ration tickets, but people weren't too friendly.
Nicht für dich. Geh weiter, Abschau.
Hey.
Geh.
Alles
Weg.
kommt wieder in Ordnung.
Du! Geh weg!
Warum hat er zu? Er hätte längst öffnen müssen.
Raus aus meinem Garten.
Was haben wir denn da? Das ist der Kriegsgefangene, der Kanadier.
Ist er nicht ein hübsches Kerlchen?
Sag sowas nicht, Edith. Das ist der Feind. Er ist ein Mörder.
Ach, Mörder oder nicht, er ist ein sehr stattlicher junger Mann. Mehr sag ich ja nicht.
This is German ration ticket, not yours. You bet ticket, then we play.
Frieda, dein Englisch ist ausgezeichnet.
If you win, you get food. If you lose, we get ticket. Come play. Good. Ticket on table.
Nicht vergessen, Edith. So wie wir es geübt haben.
Hat er gerade gewonnen? Was? Hat er gerade gewonnen? Wie kann der so schnell sein?
Na toll, er hat gewonnen.
Reingefallen, Wanze! Wir haben gar kein Essen!
Eine Essensmarke? Wir haben noch ein Leib. Nur für Sie.
I finally found a loaf of bread. Food for Kurt's family.
Dr. Siegfried hat vielleicht ein paar Pflanzen, die helfen. Er redet zwar in letzter Zeit mit niemandem, aber dich hat er immer gemocht.
Wir nehmen heute keine Patienten auf.
I couldn't believe Kurt still had that cat. She was a funny little creature. You could often see her on the rooftops, chasing birds, I guess.
Kurt, wie schön, dich wiederzusehen. Dieser Krieg. Zumindest wurde Jonas anständig begraben. Dank dir, Kurt. Jonas hat uns vielleicht verlassen, aber deine Tochter ist noch bei uns. Diese Pflanze könnte helfen. Koch sie in Wasser und gib Luzi den Sud zu trinken. Entschuldige mich, Kurt. Ich möchte allein sein. Viel Glück, mein Freund.
Now I could take care of Luzi. I could work on my plan for Harry.
It was then Kurt showed me his plan. Seemed like he wanted to build a balloon. At the time, I had no idea why. A real hot air balloon. And he wanted my help.
Komm mit, Harry.
Hey, Fremder. Was soll das mit dem Vogel?
I sure hoped Kurt knew what he was doing.
Dein Vogel liebt wohl Nachbars Wäsche.
Was gefunden?
Spielen, spielen!
The inn opened its doors to the public. I knew Kurt was looking for a barrel. This was good timing. But would they let me in? I was the enemy after all.
Wir nehmen heute keine Patienten auf.
Die Kopfwunde meines Sohnes. Er sieht so anders aus. Dr. Siegfried hat sein Bestes getan. Aber mein Sohn kann in keinen Spiegel sehen. Vielleicht kann der Doktor Luzi helfen. Hast du ihn gefragt?
Moment, ich komme schon. Ich kann nicht glauben, dass von meinem Sohn nur noch eine Uniform bleibt.
Moment, ich komme schon.
Ich kann nicht glauben, dass von meinem Sohn nur noch eine Uniform bleibt.
Tommy dein Gefangener? Dann verpass ihm eine für meinen Gregor.
Keine Sorge, Kurt. Das schaffe ich schon allein.
Da kommst du nicht rein. Und hier gibt's nichts für dich. Was machst du hier? Ich sagte, raus! Ich halte es nicht mehr aus. Ich kann nicht mehr. Hey Kurt, geht's dir gut? Du weißt doch, du kannst hier nicht rein. Die finden das gar nicht komisch, wenn man hier reingeht. Glaub's mir.
Mörder! Hau ab!
Moment, ich komme schon.
Du Bestie, weg!
Hey Kurt, geht's dir gut? Du weißt doch, du kannst hier nicht rein.
Vor dem Krieg konnte ich immer schlafen. Das ist vorbei.
Was passiert, wenn wir einfach nicht zurückgehen?
Ich lasse dich nicht gehen, Oscar. Hörst du? Du gehst nie wieder zurück.
Immer mit der
Schön,
Ruhe,
dich wiederzusehen,
Mutter.
Kurt.
Wir haben eine ganze
Ich hoffe,
Woche
Lucy geht's
zusammen.
besser. Suchst du immer noch deinen Sohn, Kurt? Der Krieg kennt kein Mitleid, Kurt.
The innkeeper sure seemed good at talking, and Kurt gave him someone to talk to. The perfect distraction.
Der Krieg kennt kein Mitleid, Kurt.
Du hast hier nichts verloren.
Im
Raus
Krieg ist
hier.
egal, wen er tötet. Ich habe das von deiner kleinen Lucy gehört, Kurt. Der Sohn eines Mannes im Dornheim war auch krank. Er hat sich komplett erholt. Ich mag mir gar nicht vorstellen, wie das so ist, wenn man seine Kinder nicht beschützen kann. In Zeiten wie diesen bin ich froh, dass ich keine Familie habe. Meine Gäste sind meine Familie. Du bist wie mein Bruder, Kurt. Erzähl mir doch mal von deiner Katze, Kurt. Es heißt, du hast sie im Niemandsland gefunden. Unglaublich. Eins muss ich ihr lassen.
Remember, I had no idea what was going on. What use did Kurt have for a balloon? But whatever I said on the long walk home, Kurt's response was always the same. He pointed toward the sky.
So that is what happened, Katrin. I took these things from the village. I made a plan to help the man who I believed to be a hero. To repay my debt for the time he saved my life. And for the time he sent Allied intelligence to help me. I wanted to build a balloon for him. I wanted to send him home. To set him free.
Before I met Kurt, I imagined any German would kill me as soon as look at me. And I guess that's because of the stories I was told, you know? To folks back home, he would have been an evil Hun. But he was also a father. He was also a husband. And he was also my friend.
was too quick to trust the Canadian. Too quick to call him a friend. I see now how foolish I've been. I see now I was wrong.
But Kurt wanted to build a balloon, and I think he meant to build it for me.
Something was wrong. My daughter didn't normally call out like that. She didn't make a fuss.
At the time, I thought maybe there'd been an accident and he needed my help. It never occurred to me that I'd done anything wrong. It just never occurred to me.
Das ist er. Das ist er. Das ist mein Sohn. Und du hast dieses Bild gemacht. Du warst dort. Ist er tot? Du Mörder!
I was as surprised as Kurt. I didn't know who Max was. It's like the picture of his son triggered something in him. Flipped a switch. You could see it in his eyes. Before we knew it, he packed up early, went back to war, and took a bunch of my photos with him.
Germany is interested only in its final push on the Western Front. They believe they can take Paris. I've not come here for Paris. By chance, I've been reunited with Franz. I haven't seen him since Vimy. Franz is built for war. Cold and detached, he sees the Tommy as vermin. I never used to understand him, but I do now. He will be a valuable ally. He has agreed to help me find the man in the picture.
So that was it. Kurt left. Me? I resolved to build that balloon. I didn't know if I could do it without Kurt, but I knew I had to try. It was a long shot, but I didn't want to spend the rest of my life in Germany. And back home, there was Julia. So I'd build that balloon. Truth be told, there was not much else I could do. I was always grateful to Katrine. Even after everything that happened, she let me stay in the house. Maybe she just liked the company. I don't know. I helped in whatever way I could, and the three of us kind of fell into a routine.
Ich hab Hunger!
Noch keine Nachricht von Kurt heute. Ich versuche mir keine Sorgen zu machen.
Ich habe Hunger, Harry. Ist noch Brot da? Du bist nicht wirklich ein Feind, oder, Harry? Wo ist Kanada, Harry? Du bist lustig, Harry. Du bist so albern und du bringst mich zum Lachen. Eine Gruppe, geh nicht weg, Harry. Bleib doch für immer in Deutschland. Danke, Harry.
That day, the postman gave me a letter. And for once, it wasn't from Julia. The postmark was from Newport in Belgium.
Ein Brief für Harry Lambert.
Harry, my boy. It took me forever to track you down. I've thought of you often since Passchendaele. And I'm sorry, Harry. For everything. For dragging you into this war. For leaving you there. I swore to protect you and I failed. An officer is only as good as his men. And you are the finest of men, Harry. If you'll take one final order from your old major, it's this. Go home, Harry. The first chance you get. Go home to your girl. You've got the uniform now. I know it's the only reason you joined. She'll love it. With respect and friendship. Barrett.
Wir müssen über die Brücke, bevor sie gesprengt wird, Kurt!
As we move against the Allies, as everyone focuses on the attack, I focus on one thing. I focus on the man in the picture. I will find him for you, Katrin. And I will find the truth.
Die Tommies haben Scharfschützen in diesem Gebiet. Geh lieber nicht weiter.
Komm schon, Kurt! Wir brauchen deine Hilfe!
Vielleicht kommt auf der anderen Frequenz noch mehr über die Alliierten.
Für Deutschland! Los, los, los! Die Brücke gehört uns!
The Major? Last time I saw him was when the shell hit at Passchendaele. I couldn't believe he survived it. I guess what they said in the trenches was true. The war just couldn't kill him. Work on the balloon was slow. I had no idea what I was doing.
Hast du etwas von Papa gehört? Du und Papa bleibt für immer Freunde, das weiß ich. Ich will nicht, dass der Krieg aufhört, weil du dann nach Hause fährst. Danke, Harry. Danke, Harry. Danke, Harry. Danke, Harry. Du und Papa sind noch Freunde, oder?
I barely even understood Kurt's plans, but he did, wherever he was.
Dear Catherine, the offensive of Paris failed. We are forced to retreat to Germany. Yet today, I made progress for the first time. I know his name now.